Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Rust Sky video. On today's video, we're going to be showing you a solo base build. Now, I personally have used this solo base build when I'm actually playing in the PC version of official, or when I played on official PC version. So hopefully this helps you guys out on the Rust console version. Now, let's begin. So the way that we're going to do this build is really easy. I'm going to show you first the base pre-built, and then after that, I'll show you how we built it. Ready? So we're going to go in through these doors right now. The first metal door, you're going to see your standard airlock, the two double door triangle. Once you're inside, you're going to see that I put right here workers bench level 1. You're going to see your 3 furnaces right here. You could honestly fit 2 furnaces. I mean, you could put 2 furnaces here. You don't have to have 3, but I fit 3 because more furnaces, the more metal I get. Then you're going to come into your double door right here. You could turn this into a garage door later on, but for now, we're going to turn this into a double door. Now you're going to come into your standard. It's called the standard drifty loot, as they call it. But if you come right here, you're just going to see the TC. You're going to see your 2 little large containers, and then you're going to see a small container. There is ways of upgrading this base. You could make a bigger storage loot. Like there's a YouTuber out there called Russ or Russ. I can't pronounce his name, but he's a really good YouTuber, and he created like the ultimate loot room. So it's actually pretty cool how you're able to do it, and I will show you guys. Unfortunately, I cannot do it on this build because I can't place a foundation in order to make this happen. And as you can see, I built this little base right here in this little pocket, as you can see right now. So that means that if somebody were to go around here, they're not going to see my base. I actually built this base on stream when I was messing around, but let me just show you how this base is built. Now, if you come over here, it doesn't have to be a big opening. You don't have to have flat ground. You could honestly build this on regular ground. We're just going to place 2 foundations. So we're going to place one here, and we're going to place one there. Now that we have those 2 foundations, it is up to you. You have to choose if you want to put the triangle here or the triangle here. You're going to have to choose. I always like the triangle here because, of course, the tree is blocking it right there. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to put our standard 2 doors for the airlock. And then we're just going to build our walls as we see fit. Now that we're done with our walls, you have to remember to put your actual ceiling. Now that we have the ceiling, we're going to put the other 2 ceilings like so. And I believe I did an extra ceiling. Yep, I did. So let's get rid of that one. All right. So now that we're done with that, you have to remember always to upgrade the things. Now, you don't have to flat out upgrade to stone if you don't have it. But stone is always good. And I would say always try to strive to upgrade everything into stone. So just go ahead and upgrade everything into stone. Now, this is once again a beginner build, so you don't have to have everything stone. So we're going to upgrade this into wood, and we're going to upgrade that into wood for now. We could always get more stone, which I'm going to get right now. Obviously, I'm in my own custom server, so you guys are able to see me spawn stuff in. This is only for the purpose of the video. For now that we have everything done right now, what we're going to do is that we're going to place our TC. Now, once again, since our door is on the left side, we are going to place our TC on the left side. If your door was on the right side, then you would put obviously your TC on the right side. Once you finish the TC, you're going to just make sure you access it, put some materials inside of it. That way your thing doesn't decay. And then lastly, the most important thing, you want to make sure that you lock the TC. In order for you to know that you locked the TC, you see that little thing right there? It has to glow red. If for some reason it's glowing green, somebody could just come up to this and like literally take away the lock, And then they'll authorize on the TC, clear it, and then now you're no longer owner of this base. They are. So you have to make sure to always lock the TC. I would suggest if you are being a solo player to use a wooden or to actually only build wooden locks. Don't even waste your time building the key code locks. They do not provide any extra reinforcement to your base. They don't do anything besides just, other people having access to your base if they know the password. So I would say for solo players, just use the regular wooden lock. Okay, now that you have that out of the way, we're going to be placing our doors. So the way that we're going to place our doors, the outside door, you have to make sure that the little handle is on the right side of it, like so. And always remember to place obviously, the lock on it. Boom. Does you see the lock is glowing red? We move on to the next one. Now this one, the handle has to be on the right. We're going to put the lock on it. Boom. Now we are secure. We could actually now build here if we so choose to, and not have to worry about anybody coming in through these doors. Obviously, you could place these doors as wooden doors and then eventually upgrade them into metal sheets. Like I said, this base has a lot of potential for upgrades. Now you're going to be able to place your, your wooden boxes, the large boxes. Now, obviously, when you are, moving up on Rust and you're just kind of starting out and everything, you're not going to have wooden, you're not going to have the metal grates, or I should say the metal fragments, in order to actually upgrade this or have large containers. So the easiest thing you're going to do is just have tons of these little boxes right here. So you're gonna have a box here. You could, you could go crazy. You could put as many boxes as you want. At that point, you could actually make them look nicer, not like I did. That I made them look like poop. But you get what I'm saying, All right, so let's get rid of these boxes, and I'm gonna show you how it's gonna look like later on, or at least like mid-game type situation. You're gonna be placing your forges over here in the corner. I would say, since you're gonna be starting out, you're probably only gonna have 2 forges for the starter. If this lets me place, there you go. We're gonna place the first forge there, and then we're gonna place the second forge right next to it. Right here, you're gonna put a double door. So you could, if you have a wooden one, then you would do the wooden one, but since we have a metal one, we're gonna do a metal one for now. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go boop. If they have to be sticking out, okay, there you go. The doors have to open out outwards, or else it's going to be a chaos if they don't open up outwards, okay? Now, you could always pick up doors. You could just have them open, and then after that, you could pick them up like so, okay? And then right here, when you have enough metal fragments, remember, you could always put the double doors. For now, you could actually use wooden doors if that's all you could afford. Now, for the loot room, if you have enough fragments to build a box, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to start out placing the box like this. Now, I'm using what is called the Rust method, or like this YouTuber that created this method. And it's actually a really cool method to place the boxes. So you're going to go boom. You're going to place this box here. Once we place the box there, you can see that there's not a lot of space between that and that. And now we're going to place the other box right in here. You just kind of have to jitter around with it a little bit until you actually get it. Oh my God, it's going to do this. Okay, cool. So let's pick this up. There you go. And then, come on, dude. You just kind of jitter around with it a little bit until you get it. That's literally what you're going to have to do. So you could always place this one first. I suggest you don't place this one first. This one should be the last one you place, but it's up to you if you so choose to, because sometimes you can mess this build up. For me, for some reason, when I place that one first, I always get it correctly. I don't know. Like you see, now I got it correctly. Okay, there you go. Boom. Now we have 2 large boxes. Cool. So now you see that our loot room expanded, and then we could always place this box down here like so. Like this, if we could place this like so, and then now we have all of these things right here. Now you see is nice. We have this, we have 2 boxes. Now there is a way for you to expand this, but you're going to need a couple of things. And number 1 is going to be space, which I did not have on the last base build. So this is why the loot room looked like this. You're gonna go to the other side of this. You're gonna place a thatch foundation. You're going to press a half wall, and then you're going to press a ceiling like so. Like right here, if it lets me. There you go. Once you place that ceiling, you're going to go back inside. Okay, close the doors. Remember that. And then after you do that, you're going to put a triangle. Like right here, you're going to place a triangle foundation. Like so. Once you have the triangle foundation, like right here, we're going to be good to go. We're just going to upgrade that into stone, and now we have this. Now the reason why you're doing this is because then you could actually do the exact same thing you did at the bottom. You're going to be able to place this box up here. That way you could actually have more storage. If it lets me. Oh, almost. Come on. Come on. There you go. And then now you're going to be able to place this box right here. If we could get it. And once again, I always mess this up. And oh, there you go. We got it. And what? It didn't place? This happens. It's a glitch in the game, which is kind of annoying, but it is. There you go. Now we place it. And then the last one, you could place one of these little boxes if you could get it up there. But it's not going to let me, is it? Yep. No, it's not going to let me. All right, but you get it. Look, so now we have this whole entire thing. We could always press more boxes down here like so. That way we have more storage. So we have storage here. We have storage here. We have storage there. We have storage here. We have storage here. We have storage here. And then we always could access the TC from here. Now, actually, maybe having this box here is not a good idea. Yeah, there you go. Now we can't access the TC. All right, so F that box. Just have this box right here in the corner. Or maybe, let me see actually, if we could do something along the lines of this. Can we? Is it gonna let me? We might be able to place like a couple of boxes here. There you go. We could put 2 boxes there and then we could still access the TC. Yep, we could still access the TC. All right. So now that we have all of this, remember to place your door down. Once you place your door down, sometimes you're not going to be able to place the door down like you see right here. So the only other thing that you could do is basically pick these boxes up on the floor. I'm going to destroy them to make it easier on myself. And then after that, I'm going to place this. Open the door. So maybe you want to place your door before this, or you could just pick up the boxes, you know, you don't have to destroy them like I just did right there. So I'm going to just, you know, place this box like so. If it's, is it gonna let me, please? Oh, come on there, it's so jittery sometimes. Hello, are you not gonna let me place the box? All right, I guess you guys could kind of mess around with it until you get it, but you get my idea. Now that we have this, you could always put a second forge right next to this place right here. And if you open the door, you should be able to place a third forge in here if you so chose to right there. You know, that's up to you. You don't have to. I like 3 forges, but that's just me. You know, and now that you have all of these things right here, the final touch in order for you to build guns, gunpowder, and all of the above, you're going to need a worker's bench. So you're going to just place that worker's bench right there. And now we have a finished base build. As you can see, this is how it's going to look like now. You're going to come in through the front door. You're going to go through here. We have the 2 forges right here. We have the worker's bench. We have the door, and we have the loot room. Now, remember to always break this thatch outside. I forgot to break it, but you always have to remember to break that because somebody could use that in order to jump on top of your ceiling, okay? Now that we have all of this, let's go right into the upgrades. So, one of the upgrades that you could do on this base, obviously, is going to be, you could upgrade, oh boy, let's close this door. You could upgrade this double door right here for a garage door. So if you come over here and if I pull up the garage doors right here in construction, you could actually upgrade this into a garage door. So obviously if you're going to do a garage door, I would suggest for you guys to upgrade the frame and wood, to stone. And once you have this, you could actually put the garage door. Now remember that the garage door is not going to go in because we have this box right here blocking our way. Once I place the box, I could actually switch it. A garage door is going to take a lot more satchels to break compared to the other stuff. So if you see, I'm going to be opening this thing and we're going to be okay. Now you might be wondering, why is it that at the bottom right it says decay? It is very easy. It's because I actually have metal stuff like the metal sheet doors and now the garage door. So I have to make sure that I put some things on the TC. That way it is not going to fall down. Same thing when you have the garage door, make sure to always lock things. So you're just going to put a lock on the garage door right there. I guess you can't really see if it's red, but I mean, you could always check it to see if it says unlocked, then you know it's locked. Once you have the garage door, now you're a little bit more free into placing, you know, things. You don't have to worry about this thing open up and down and everything like that. And then you could even go as beyond as like put in a box like this right here. There you go. Or you get it. You could mess around with these things. That's a potential upgrade. Another potential upgrade would be to upgrade the workers bench, you know, into a higher tier. We could go into tier 2. So if we come over here and we go to items, we could actually get the tier 2 workers bench. Once you have the tier 2 workers bench, you could craft things like the Python and other more advanced guns, you know. Now this is pretty much it right now. This is kind of like a starter base that has gone over too long and you haven't been rated. It's a pretty sweet base. I think so myself. I've used this in many wipes, and you could literally fit this anywhere you want. You could fit it in a cave, you could fit it in a pocket, you could fit it where I fit it right here on the side of a mountain, which is a lot easier than you think. And some of you might be wondering, it's like, well, how am I supposed to get up there? It's very easy. You just come over here, and then in Rust, the good thing is that if you just keep spamming jump, you'll eventually go up. Of course, if it's too steep of a hill, you're not gonna go up. But look, now I'm up here, you know, and like right here, my base is safe because nobody's gonna see it from above, because nobody really is gonna look at the horizon, and nobody really walks around the beach down this way like this. So, and then even if they do, nobody really looks up. So your base is gonna be a-okay like this. I hope you guys like this little small guy. I hope to see you guys on the next couple of guides and in future videos. And if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that notification bell button to be notified whenever I post another video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.